and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Not much time to waste, whether here on Business 300 or anywhere else. On the previous episode, I discussed the importance of uncovering your mission to provide clarity for yourself and for your team as to why what you do matters. Understanding how your work is meaningful is important to continue doing it. You need to be able to answer who are you and why are you here. But what you uncover will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Not everybody is equally excited about the same things. And even though all work is meaningful, not all work is equally relevant. So when trying to attract and retain thriving and motivated employees, it's helpful to determine who it is you're trying to attract. The mission and vision are only as good as the people living it out. If you want to get to where you say you're going, you'll need to pay attention to the kind of people it will take to lead and execute your charge. Determining your target employment audience is what the next few minutes will be about. Although competence is uncompromising for the success of your business, you don't only want to look at how many college degrees are obtained, books read, skills developed, and experience lived out. All of that is good, but if your goal is to bring about your long-term vision, then you'll have to hold to the old adage that says, character matters. Unlike education, skills, and experience, character is not as easy to measure and trace, especially from just one interaction. But one way or another, it does show itself. Character is situational and is revealed over time, or more often than not, what is revealed is when character is absent. That means you can't always tell the character of a person just from their resume and interview. Appearances can be deceiving. It takes working side by side with a person over time for certain things to come out. All of that is a given, and hiring is always a gamble. Nonetheless, employers can and should better their odds of finding a great fit by knowing and clarifying the focus of their search for great team members. If it'll take a certain kind of person to bring your vision into reality, it's good to know who that person is. In an effort to attract the people you want and repulse the ones you don't, it's good to gain clarity on at least 4 points. 1. What kind of a person would be excited about seeing your vision brought to reality? Different missions attract different kinds of people. This is why it's important to first gain clarity on what your mission is. But once you have an idea of your objective, you should start thinking about what kind of people would be excited about it. Yes, a job's a job, but not everybody might align with where you're going and how you're trying to get there. Think about character traits. What kind of a person would be excited about what you're doing? 2. What kind of a person would not be happy working in your company? This is the negative of the previous question. What kind of a person would not be excited about your vision and mission? These are not necessarily bad character traits, just characteristics that won't fit with what you're doing or how you're doing it. For example, if you're a company that is in constant startup mode, always developing and innovating, a stable-minded, risk-averse individual might not be the best fit. On the other hand, if you're an established company that has a trustworthy reputation with long-term clients, a free-spirited entrepreneur might not be what you need. What kind of a person would be burdened, not blessed, to work for you? 3. What does it mean to win in your company? The identity of a people group will always be demonstrated in the heroes they select. Heroism is not just a necessary aspect of any culture, it's an inescapable one. The values a culture upholds are personified in the one demonstrating them, as are the ideas a culture abhors. Values in the world of hypotheticals don't do anybody any good. Values must be dressed in flesh and bones, stand erect, and have a familiar scent. Heroes are the embodiment of a culture's values walking amongst them. What does it look like to be a hero in your business? And 4, what does it mean to lose in your company? Again, the negative of the question before. To help clarify who your company is for and who it isn't for, fleshing out what losing looks like will be helpful. What does it look like for a person to fail at living out the mission of your business? By determining your target audience, you'll not only know who you're trying to attract, but you'll also gain an understanding about what kind of people it'll take to accomplish the mission. With these company character traits, you reinforce certain attitudes and actions to rally your people to the vision. A clear-cut vision is great, but it takes people to make it happen.